Hey, it's Andy here from SheetReady. This is the first in a series of video tutorials on how to use Google Sheets. But before we do anything, I want to explore the question, who invented spreadsheets? Where did they come from and what were they used for? Now, I'm assuming you know what a spreadsheet is, but if not, a basic definition from Wikipedia is: a spreadsheet is a computer application for computation, organization, analysis, and storage of data in tabular form. So who invented spreadsheets? If you do a quick Google search, apparently it was this guy, Daniel Bricklin, who invented the spreadsheet. Oh, wait, no, not exactly. Daniel Bricklin co-wrote a program called VisiCalc in 1979 with this guy, Bob Frankston. Right, so this was the first spreadsheet software tool on a microcomputer. And fun fact, this piece of software helped to drive the sales of the newly released Apple II computer. In fact, at least a quarter of all Apple II sales were to people who wanted VisiCalc. But did these guys really invent the first spreadsheet? Well, no, not really. They were the first to program a spreadsheet for a personal computer. But 10 years before this, René Pardo and Remy Landau had already created a spreadsheet. The catch was it was only available to run on a mainframe computer. So really only a handful of businesses could use it. Alright, so there you have it. Pardo and Landau created no, actually not really. What Pardo and Landau did was to modify a program developed in 1962 by another guy, Richard Matisich, who originally wrote a thing called BSRG, that is Batch Spreadsheet Report Generator, what a catchy name, a program on a mainframe that copied rows of calculations to save time. The breakthrough Pardo and Landau made was to allow calculations within cells, not just to copy rows. Excellent! We know who created the spreadsheet. Well, sort of. You see, Matisich, Pardo, Landau, Bricklin, and Frankston were putting into programming language into digital form what people were already doing on paper. The reason spreadsheets are called spreadsheets is because for years, accountants had kept ledgers in books where their hand calculations were spread over multiple sheets. Hence the name spreadsheets. So how far back does this practice go? Spreadsheets go all the way back to the Babylonians, who used clay tablets to store data. There is also evidence that other civilizations had similar practices, including the Phoenicians, Egyptians, and Romans, all using various forms of ledgers to store information such as financial transactions and stores of goods and materials. So if we answer the question, who invented spreadsheets? Well, maybe it was this guy. But if you're looking for the inventor of modern spreadsheets or digital spreadsheets, it's probably all of these guys together. Where does Google Sheets fit into all of this? Well, we'll get to that, I promise, but first a little bit more history. After VisiCalc, the next few years were dominated by Lotus 123. Now, I am showing my age, but I actually remember some Lotus software in the first workplace that I worked. Then in 1985 came Microsoft Excel, which in a short space of time came to absolutely dominate the spreadsheet market, due in large part to its take-up across businesses and government agencies. Excel is a spreadsheet powerhouse with many advanced features. You can create your own macros, you can use VBA coding even. It's very powerful. Today, Excel still dominates the market with something like 80% of market share of digital spreadsheets. Right, where does Google Sheets fit in? Google Sheets was introduced in 2006. And what's different about Sheets is that it's cloud-based. So the app and the calculations, they're all happening in the cloud. The other thing that's unique is that it's free. The only caveat being that to create a Google Sheet, you will need a Google account. Since the introduction of Google Sheets, the capability gap between Google Sheets and Excel has narrowed, with more advanced features added every year to Google Sheets. And even though Excel still dominates the market with 80% market share, the remaining 20% almost entirely belongs to Google Sheets. Another reason people move from Excel to Google Sheets is that you can import Excel spreadsheets into Google Sheets, either natively or by converting them into Google Sheets. Now, you might lose some advanced features, but more and more people are finding that Google Sheets offers all the features that they need in a spreadsheet. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please subscribe. I plan to release a series of tutorials on how to use Google Sheets, from all the beginning concepts right through to some advanced features. And if you're looking for some spreadsheets to help you plan your finances or your time, please check out my spreadsheet store at sheetready.com. Bye for now.